Welcome, dear viewers. Today we delve into an ancient philosophy that can help us cultivate peace of mind and resilience: Stoicism. Born in the bustling marketplace of ancient Greece, Stoicism is a philosophy of personal ethics. It's not just a set of beliefs or ethical claims, but rather a way of life, involving the constant practice of certain attitudes towards life. Its foundations lie in the belief that we don't have control over and cannot rely on external events. Instead, we should focus on ourselves, our responses, and our mindsets. This powerful philosophy has been embraced by many great thinkers throughout history, from Roman emperors to modern-day entrepreneurs, as a means to build strength, courage, and wisdom in the face of all of life's adversities. So, are you ready to learn the 7 principles of Stoicism that can help you master the art of not caring? Let's dive in. Principle 1. Understand what you can control. At the heart of Stoicism lies a simple yet profound truth: not everything is within our control. This principle is a call to discernment, to identify those aspects of life that we can influence, and those that are beyond our reach. Imagine life as a game of chess. You can strategize, plan, and make your moves, but you cannot control how your opponent will respond. In the same way, we can control our actions, our thoughts, our reactions, but we cannot control the outcomes, the actions of others, or the uncontrollable forces of nature. This does not mean that we are powerless. On the contrary, it is a call to focus our energy where it can make a difference. It's about accepting the unpredictability of life, yet choosing to act with intention where we can. The Stoics believe that the only thing we truly control is our own mind. Understanding this principle is the first step towards mastering the art of not caring about the uncontrollable. It's about caring for what we can influence and letting go of what we cannot. This understanding can liberate us from the fear of the unknown, the anxiety of uncertainty, and the frustration of unmet expectations. It can lead us to a life of tranquility, resilience, and personal freedom. Remember, the only thing you truly control is your own mind. Please like this video if you found this principle insightful. Moving on to Principle 2, your opinion matters. Stoicism imparts a profound lesson. Our opinions hold more weight than external influences. It's about recognizing that our internal perspective is the true determinant of our emotional well-being. One can think of it as a mental shield deflecting the arrows of external circumstances that seek to disrupt our tranquility. This principle doesn't suggest that we ignore the world around us. Rather, it encourages us to interpret situations from our unique perspective and react accordingly. This might seem simple, but it's a powerful tool that can help us maintain our emotional balance in the face of adversity. Remember, we have the power to decide how we interpret and respond to the world around us. Our opinion, our perspective really does matter. And it's this understanding that keeps us in control of our feelings and reactions, regardless of what life tends to throw our way. In the end, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Let's proceed to Principle 3, acceptance. This Stoic principle implores us to embrace reality as it is, not as we wish it to be. You see, we often cloud our minds with images of a perfect world, setting ourselves up for disappointment when reality doesn't match our expectations. This principle reminds us to accept circumstances as they present themselves. Is it raining on your outdoor event? Accept it. Did you miss your bus? Accept it. Acceptance isn't about being passive or giving up. It's about freeing ourselves from the burdens of unrealistic expectations and disappointments. By accepting things as they are, we can then take effective action within our control to improve our circumstances. It's about understanding reality and working with it, not against it. The Stoics believe that acceptance is the first step towards tranquility. So let's take that step together. Acceptance isn't about resignation. It's about understanding reality and working with it, not against it. Now let's discuss Principle 4, detach. The Stoics believed that detachment from material possessions and status is vital to living a good life. They taught us that we often become enslaved by the very things we desire, trapped in a never-ending cycle of wanting more, achieving more, and still feeling unfulfilled. They advised us to value virtue above all else. Virtue, to the Stoics, is the greatest good, the source of all happiness. It's about striving to be the best version of ourselves, acting with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, regardless of external circumstances. This principle doesn't mean we should renounce all our possessions, but rather, we should change our relationship with them. We should enjoy them, use them, but not be owned by them. We should not allow our happiness to be dictated by the number of things we have or the status we've achieved. Remember, happiness is not found in things, but within ourselves. On to Principle 5, live in the present. Stoicism teaches us the value of the present moment, the beauty of the here and now. It's all too easy to get caught up in past regrets or future anxieties, but in doing so, we rob ourselves of the present. The Stoics believed in the power of now. They understood that the past is unchangeable, and the future is unpredictable. Our power, our control, resides in the present. It's where life happens. It's where we can make a difference. Imagine if we started to view every moment as a unique gift, never to be experienced again. How would that change our perspective? How would it change our actions? It's about letting go of what was and what will be, and embracing what is. This principle is a reminder, a call to action. It's an invitation to live fully, to engage with the world around us, to make the most of each moment. To live fully, we must live in the present moment. Let's explore Principle 6, embrace change. The ancient Stoics understood something essential about the nature of existence. Everything is transient. The world around us, our circumstances, even ourselves are constantly evolving. This principle of embracing change is not about passively accepting whatever comes our way, but rather understanding and acknowledging that change is an inherent part of life. When we internalize this idea, we begin to see life's ups and downs as natural progressions, not as obstacles. Change can bring about growth, new opportunities, and fresh perspectives. It can challenge us and make us stronger. By embracing change, we equip ourselves to navigate through life more effectively, with resilience and equanimity. The beauty of this principle lies in its adaptability. It applies to all aspects of life, our relationships, our careers, our personal growth. Understanding and embracing change can help us remain calm in the face of adversity and thrive in the midst of life's constant flux. Change is inevitable. Embrace it, and you will find peace. Finally, Principle 7, practice discomfort. This principle might raise some eyebrows, but it's a fundamental part of Stoicism. The Stoics taught that to build resilience and mental strength, we should not only accept discomfort but actively seek it out. This doesn't mean you need to start taking ice baths or go on a week-long fast. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone and challenging yourself regularly. When we expose ourselves to discomfort, we become better equipped to handle adversity when it comes our way. It's like training for a marathon. You wouldn't expect to run 26 miles without any preparation, would you? The same applies to life's hurdles. By practicing discomfort, we train our minds and bodies for the inevitable challenges we will face. This principle encourages us to see discomfort not as something to avoid but as a tool for growth. By practicing discomfort, we prepare ourselves for life's inevitable challenges. We have now covered the 7 Stoic principles that can help you master the art of not caring. Let's take a moment to revisit them. First, we discovered the power of understanding what we can control. By focusing our energy on the things within our control, we can create a foundation of calm and stability in our lives. Next, we delved into the importance of our own opinions. Recognizing that our thoughts and judgments shape our reality is a powerful tool in the Stoic arsenal. The third principle taught us the power of acceptance. When we accept the world as it is, we free ourselves from the shackles of disappointment and frustration. The fourth principle, detachment, showed us how to live freely, unencumbered by the weight of external circumstances. Living in the present, our fifth principle, reminded us to savor the here and now, rather than wasting precious moments on past regrets or future anxieties. Embracing change, the sixth principle, encourages us to welcome the ebb and flow of life with open arms. Last but not least, practicing discomfort, the seventh principle, showed us that by stepping out of our comfort zones, we can grow and thrive. These principles, when applied, can help cultivate a peace of mind that is resilient in the face of life's ups and downs. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please subscribe to our channel. Remember, the journey to mastering Stoicism begins with a single step.